But they need to, no. They need to get the information that they need to so that they can evolve, evolution, reflection, flexibility. That shouldn't just be the end all be all. Like, it shouldn't just end there. Just because you don't feel brave enough, okay, find your bravery. How do you do that? But, you know, knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Something is aging and fading. Somebody needs to really look at something here. What's the overall energy with the tarot? Knight of Swords, Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, so there's some kind of disturbing news here. Some after some communication has come in about some kind of bad memories or some fears from childhood, some kind of bad memory here. Destroys and burns all enemies when requested. Speaks of the creation of the world. Tells of the past and the future. Some kind of communication needs to be looked at. Okay, so that's the overall energy. It's some kind of very courageous communication. Somebody's fighting for themselves. Something about somebody's childhood maybe, or with the Six of Cups in reverse, or some maybe communication regarding why a memory turned bad, or some kind of fear from somebody's childhood, or maybe somebody tried to use somebody's childhood wounds against somebody, or I don't know. Put it where it fits, y'all. It's something. Okay, let's get more information here. Holy Spirit, holy angels, archangels, ancestors, and the Most High. Calling on you to channel your ancient wisdom, your guiding light, your strength, your clarity, with intention towards our blessed North Node. Please help me bring forth the most important messages for my water elemental collective, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, now through mid-November 2025. Clear, concise, and precise. I will interpret these messages from the heart, from the soul. Any negative energy interference, please return to the sender. And on behalf of the collective and myself, we love you, we thank you, and we trust you, Spirit. At the bottom, we have a gold digger or poverty mindset energy, some kind of user, some kind of prostitute energy, somebody that pollutes something that pollutes things because they're an opportunist. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This is somebody with a lack or poverty mindset. Okay, what about this? Somebody's a user. They're a player. And they're drowning in the past. Or they were clinging to the past. They were an opportunist. Wonderful, wonderful combination, y'all. Okay, somebody here is Sagittarius, Scorpio energy here. Somebody was a player and an opportunist. They go through life aimlessly, without purpose. They go where the lusty, passionate energy is. They were clinging to their past. They still had to move forward. They still haven't left the homeland or self-actualized. So they keep returning back to their past. The problem, what's the challenge or the problem here? Their dysfunctional family. A very selfish, corrupt King of Pentacles in the reverse and a King of Cups in the upright. So we have a a dysfunctional family member is the problem or the challenge. This could be somebody who makes a lot of errors. They could be like a bad business person. A King of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody very selfish and corrupt, would burn anybody for, you know, self-gain. This is a family member, part of somebody's dysfunctional family, or a dysfunctional family member. They could be an Aries or a Taurus, masculine energy. And then there's a Scorpio masculine energy here, or Cancer, Pisces in the upright. That's the problem. Somebody lies. I mean, this could be that they... Okay, so somebody here is chained to this person in some kind of way. They're like enslaved to this person. They're binded in some kind of a way, whether it be by contract, whether it be by addiction, or both, like materialistic energy. Okay, give me something on this. What's the lens somebody's looking through? Okay, a Queen of Cups in the reverse. A distorted feminine energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So I don't know if these are siblings or this is a couple, but because when this King of Cups is with this Queen of Cups in the reverse, they turn into a King of Pentacles in the reverse, possibly. Somebody very materialistic and corrupt and would burn anybody. But they're supposed to be a King of Cups, or if this is a separate person, this King of Cups is surrounded by distorted energies, some of which might be part of their family, but they're very dysfunctional. They need to let go of it. Confirmation. They need to let go of these people. Four of Pentacles in reverse. They can't hold on to this anymore. They need to let go. In the past, there was manipulation here, illusions, Gemini energy, regarding a new beginning or a leap of faith that somebody was taking in the upright, which is positive, Aries energy. A Queen of Cups in the reverse had something to do with this. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, distorted feminine. Gemini energy as well, it could be significant. In the past, there were, it had to do with somebody's destiny or a Sagittarius. Wheel of Fortune. Somebody's blessing, somebody's good karma. But they couldn't end something. They couldn't destroy something. So somebody might have gotten betrayed. They tried to destroy something for somebody. It didn't work. In the near future, somebody's avoiding a tower regarding some kind of collaboration here. There's a stalker here. There's a hateful, malevolent, cruel, head game playing stalker here that collaborated on something, or they were watching somebody collaborate with somebody. This person is extremely toxic. They had a really bad plan to try to destroy or take down something and cause total annihilation. It didn't work. They couldn't end something for someone. And this was because they didn't want somebody to negotiate, or they didn't want to negotiate with somebody. They were excessively in their pride. Somebody escaped. They got themselves out of a trap. They weren't going to be somebody's victim. So now in the near future, somebody's avoiding a catastrophe here. And it had to do with returning to the past. Wow, there's so many karmics, y'all. We have King of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, King of Swords in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse. The only one in the upright is the King of Cups. Scorpio energy. The advice is, King of Cups, you're surrounded by Looney Tunes. You're surrounded by corrupt officials. Yes, somebody told the truth, a Queen of Swords, somebody with their boundaries up. Somebody very sharp. Sharp tool in the shed. Somebody with extreme insight in the upright. Somebody told the truth about these people. Somebody here is like an informant, but like a corrupt person that would do anything for money. And they're a liar, they're malicious. They're a gold digger. They might have like a brother, or they might be with some, like, you're surrounded by at least 4 or 5 people here, King of Cups. And the only person that's telling you the truth about these people is the Queen of Swords. This person could have Aquarius in their chart. Yes, this is what's justice. What they're talking about is fairness and justice. What you're surrounded by is injustice. They got themselves out of a trap. Somebody tried to destroy and block somebody's destiny. A Queen of Cups in the reverse, or a Gemini. Try to do this to a Sagittarius maybe, or just to somebody's destiny. What's meant for them. They refused to be trapped. This is being unveiled. The moon in reverse. Pisces energy in the environment. Yeah. In the environment, somebody's trying to rebel, or they're taking their offer back. And it's making somebody, because of something impulsive. Okay, so somebody did something impulsive to try to get somebody to lose out on a gift or a job or some kind of prosperity. They tried to oppress somebody. They were violent, emotionally violent towards somebody. All because they didn't want somebody to get a gift, or they didn't want somebody to have a job or something like this. In the environment, though, there's some kind of breakup or separation here, and that's what's justice. You don't belong around these people. I don't care if they're your family. They're dysfunctional as fuck. This is an empty home. This is not a dream come true. Take your offer back. Be indifferent towards these energies. They're terrible. Horrible people. Horrendous. Something is unrequited. Something is confusing. Some kind of resentment. All because somebody was following their heart. This is like a narcissist that you separated from at a time, and they watched you go be happy with an honest speaker like a Queen of Swords, and to get you back, they love bombed you, reeled you in, only to destroy your life and to ruin everything that you were headed towards, which is Wheel of Fortune, blessings, happiness, just to get you back. That's what they do. Narcissists never return for any good reason. They return to show you. Oh, I'll show you. That's their signature move. It's always the same. It never gets better. There's no hope. So this Queen of Swords, whoever this is, the one with their boundaries up, has been telling the truth the whole time. Listen to that person. Yeah, about a matriarch in reverse who has a non-committal son that never follows through on anything because they don't allow them to move forward. And they do this by stirring up a whole bunch of conflict surrounding relationships. But somebody here this time, a Queen of Swords, wasn't going to be part of it. So that's why this plan is falling apart. The only way that this plan was going to work out in the long term is if the Queen of Swords fell for it and engaged in this conflict here, but they refused to compete and they weren't going to be part of this. Instead, they escaped a trap. And they're still in the upright, telling the truth about a toxic matriarch and their son and why something didn't move forward. Now somebody's stuck in a rut because some kind of plan lacked foresight regarding a separation. Somebody needs to reassess and reevaluate and contemplate this separation or this breakup. Possible outcome. Somebody needs to decide. Somebody's unsure of their destiny in the outcome. They're unsure about a Sagittarius. But somebody misconducted themselves regarding a childhood dream that makes somebody happy and a breakup with a lover. They were a coward and they were a bully. Or because they were being bullied and oppressed. Yeah, somebody tried to oppress somebody or bully somebody into losing their job or not getting a gift. This was disturbing news. But somebody, regardless of how overwhelming it is, they decided not to engage in this and take a leap of faith in a new direction on a new beginning. So now a Scorpio here, or somebody's obsessed with bringing death. Somebody's obsessed with bringing death someone's way, causing really painful endings here. Or Scorpio's obsessed. They love somebody. They don't want to sacrifice somebody, but they haven't put the work in. And they went the wrong way with something. They tried to do something sneaky, but somebody has defended themselves. And this has caused delays because of their tribe is toxic around them. They need to let go of these people. They need to let go of these people. Because these people are causing nothing but trouble and delays. Yeah, and somebody here has been fighting for themselves, all by themselves, against people that have been trying to steal from them covertly. Trying to steal their control over their own life and their own life path. They've been trying to steal somebody's control and their judgment. They've been trying to steal somebody's control, maybe a Scorpio, by getting them to not put the work into something, or getting them to lose their job, but something is not going to be sacrificed. It's useless. Somebody's going to continue following their heart. I'm getting Scorpio and Capricorn here. Wow, that's an interesting... Do you see how this looks, y'all? It's almost as if somebody believes that if they follow their heart, it's going to be their ending. But it's actually the other way around. They need to go through a death and rebirth, and they need to follow their heart. But they've been resisting change. They don't want to sacrifice these low-life people that are around them. Maybe it's their family. Yeah, it's a huge burden. But somebody here can't do this anymore. They're not going to be a part of this. They're not going to lose their job for this. They're not going to be bullied or oppressed. They're not going to be a coward and not fight for themselves. Regardless of how much they love somebody. And they love somebody. So they don't understand this confusing relationship. They don't understand it. They're very confused. Why was there a breakup when there were lovers here? What? It doesn't make sense. Because somebody was happy? There was unconditional love here. So what's the problem? It's very confusing. But somebody took their energy back because some type of materialism or addiction or dark attachment, or they're a slave to something else and they're putting their energy in that. I don't know. The only ones in the upright are these two. Everybody else is upside down. Last message. Somebody needs to examine something. They need to make a decision. You cannot have both. And if you choose this family, it's only going to lead to misfortune and feeling unsafe in your environment because it's full of head games and people that resent you secretly, that smile in your face and act like your friend and your family. They're all toxic. They're all resentful and depressed and disconnected and apathetic. So unfair. This is so gross. Yeah, they want to put somebody's light out. Somebody's been juggling somebody with a third party or with their family or with their friendship group. Some kind of skilled manipulation here going on. Yeah. They wanted this breakup to put somebody's light out. They didn't want somebody to be seen. They didn't want somebody's wish to come true. Yeah, somebody needs to find their fire. And stop investing in this and go towards happiness. Father energy. A Scorpio. This is leadership. Leo, Aries, Scorpio. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who resents you for not sacrificing, I don't know, I'm going to assume the Queen of Swords or your happiness or whatever it is that makes you happy. Who cares? Who cares how they feel? You need to balance your life out. You need balance. And that requires leadership. You need to look towards happiness and get regenerated with your fire energy, your courage, your passion, because this is a bad investment. You need to stop investing in this and leave this home or whatever. This is a bad investment. It's not safe. It's unstable. It's this disharmony. Yeah, and misfortune here. It was bad business. People are going to resent you for this, and that's fine. Let go of them anyway. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Let go. Restore something. Even though you're confused, you know who loves you. You know you were just too much of a coward. You know who has unconditional love. You know. But you didn't give towards this. You might feel like something is a lost opportunity because you didn't recognize it because of who you're around. You might feel like you don't have the strength for this new beginning. Oh well, do it anyway. And don't do it from an opportunistic energy. Understand that you misjudged something or someone and this was a horrible plan. Horrible. It was never going to work out. Somebody can't destroy what makes somebody happy. Somebody cannot betray somebody or destroy and destruct what makes somebody happy, somebody's happiness. They love themselves. Somebody tried to literally obliterate somebody's happiness. Yeah, because they're insecure. Some kind of manipulation here. So that's your reading, water signs. Strongest energies coming out. Scorpio, Aries, Leo. Sagittarius, Gemini. Taurus, Libra. Libra again. Aries again. Scorpio again. Are the strongest energies coming out here. Aquarius as well.